Oh, look, I think opening up the session to everyone that's welcome gives us a chance to see who's interested and who's not, and we can make some decisions pretty quickly. I think by the look of things we'll probably have one tryout tonight and then get straight into it starting Thursday.
Okay, so would you have like a little bit of a development squad or kind of a training squad that you might take with you?
Oh, look, I think there's, if you have a look around, there's some kids that have been around for a while. A couple of newbies like Callum Boucher and Will Ferguson and a few others that I think this will be great for them to be able to compete until our imports get here. Obviously Thierry, BJ, Ambrose is over in Bali, and then you've got your imports and probably one other Australian to come in. Geordie Hargraves is out as well with a slight injury, and then Zach White. So look, once everyone's here, we're hopeful to have a squad of around 14 would be perfect. But we'll be expecting a lot of these young boys in 2020.
Import-wise, how many will you take? Are you going to take 2? Is that the right number?
We're hopeful that Zach will be naturalised. He's sort of served his process and just waiting on those papers to come through, and then obviously we'll bring in 2 imports on top of that in like a Trey Nichols, Jalen Billups type. We haven't given up on those 2 guys in particular, but the next month will tell us where they're at as well.
So what's your expectation with this young group that you have, Stewie?
To be able to train a lot of these Tasmanian kids, the expectations will be high from my point of view, and look, we'll be trying to push for a top 4, top 6 finish and then make our run then, similar to we did 2 years ago.
And you obviously want to build from kind of Mark's success with obviously the group that he had this season in NBL 1, and you know, no, only 1 win off the top 8 there. So that you're talking top 4, top 6. That's a real goal for you guys.
Yeah, it is. I think they've served their apprenticeships. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I've coached a lot of these kids for the last 3 or 4 years. Obviously, Mark did an awesome job with them last year as well. So we want to continue to build on that and making sure that they get opportunities. The surprise packet for me, probably looking forward to watching him play, is Lockie Boucher. He looks in great shape. Just watching him warm up out there, he's a bit of a highlight reel. So look, great opportunity for these kids. We'll probably have 4 dominant spots, and then we'll rotate all these guys to see who best for services and gets ready to take us to where we need to go.
Just lastly, Stewie, I just get a public comment from you with the passing of Tim Leadham only a couple of weeks ago. A big loss in the basketball community.
Yeah, huge loss. I know I've known Tim since I come back 10 years ago. I spent a lot of time with him, and look, he's going to be a huge loss, and in particular, feel for Sue and the family. Such a great lot of people. I mean, I've known Sue since the Chargers. She basically ran the Chargers on her own. So, look, disappointed, and hopefully we can reward him, and not just him, Paddy Sullivan as well, that did an amazing job for this gym. And it was always great. You walk into this gym and you think Paddy's over there sitting on the door every time. So I remember that's one of the first things you remember. So, look, hopefully his legacy will continue, both of them, and we'll be reminded over the season of what he did for our sport.
Absolutely, Stewie. And nice to have you back, and thanks for your time on Chargers TV, mate.
As always, thanks, Ronnie.